And we're seeing that already. He's already out of mana. Eternal Envy doesn't want to get too close in case of anything, and now that Carter's awarded it.
He doesn't have the movement speed to catch up towards the courier, but they come over on Shiki, and Shiki, it's a double damage Weeha, so a lot of extra damage coming out. One more attack, and that should... No, it's not! Oh, drops to 8, and Puppey dies under the tower! The Viper actually gets the kill of the level 2 corrosive skin, making it difficult to chase, and now they've given first blood over to the Viper, going too deep under the tier 2. And to watch this corrosive skin versus Pass's great battle, and yup, Puppey getting caught out, and Q's going to be here as well, so they can just Vortex and go for the cold feet. But actually only go for the cold feet. Weeha needs this done. It's going to be on Shiki, and 3 players committed towards the Shiki. Good amount of one-shots available, and that allows the bounty hunter to take 1. They're going to take 2. Weeha's trying to run himself away, but the out-spray will make it a little bit more difficult to stay alive, and Shiki actually does get the kill for it, but he won't be able to survive through it all. The Viper will actually claim that it was the corrosive skin ticked through, and the poison attack did the work. Actually changed their lanes up. So they push Misery down the bottom lane, they bring Eternal Envy up to the top. Obviously, Weeha is going to stick around that mid for a very long time and gets lucky by picking up the bounty rune. Looks like actually top lane. Well, Eternal Envy left the bottom lane, comes to the top lane just to die.
Push the Tidehunter down here as much as possible. They just want him to waste his time, not be able to use that ultimate if he can.
Well, he just TP top. There's actually a different TP bottom lane. Misery searching himself away, and that's why the jump up will come. There's no Sleight of Fist, just the Searing Chains up, but that's a level 2 Searing Chain in range of Misery. They'll throw down the wall, and they're battling right on top of it. This is not the greatest position for Garda. Aggressive can still keep doing his work with that Flame Guard burning through it all, and Envy, he actually haunts himself in, but Garda on 3 life. He's able to escape. He doesn't know where he is. There's no Iron Shell. Okay, up now he does. Spectre takes the kill. Wait, was that actually the cold feet return?
They had dust.
And they both don't do it. Garda instantly into Invis. And Envy's sticking around.
He's about to hit level 6.
Oh, that Ice Blast hits so hard. With the track up as well, Spectre's gonna shatter.
That's so huge. That was a track kill too.
If that doesn't happen, you're in a lot of trouble.
They're making their way up here. There's gonna be a drums on the Ember Spirit too. They don't want to go for that
Is
battle.
Puppey leaving?
He is gonna try to take you out.
Okay,
What we're talking about.
there's your Ravage.
That's fine.
For a nothing hero, Puppey baits out the Ravage. They will get the track on him, however, and that's a 3 hero kill over on the track, and then into the tier 1 tower. So Ravage is down, and we'll
Frontliner for your team and just kind of come in and allow your team to get bursted. Just mech them right up.
We are backing up at the right time, aggressive in the queue. They want to try and commit for this one. Ice Blast is available, and all they need to do is get that Steering Chain off. Even if Alchemist never the ulti, there'll be no regeneration to help him out. And we are running to Roshan, hoping for the denial, but he will not get there in time. Ember Spirit finding himself to pick off now. They do lose the Ancient Apparition CDEC in that mid lane as Pylai Dai went to work, but there's not enough mana for a disruption. I mean, for his ulti, the Static Storm and the wall is in, but Aggressive jumps in with him. The perfect Searing Chains, you've still got the track up as well. And these are multiple track kills coming the way of the Ember Spirit, and they want to go for more. They know how weak Puppey is, but you can't go this deep. Sentry will be placed down, but Garda, you'll get out of range of that, and there's no more control now.
So many track kills in a row for Team CDEC. This downside of this hero is that you're giving up so much net worth every single time you die. Well worth it for them to go for those dives. You actually start to see the spike too. Looks like Bounty Hunter's going to get picked off. The Darkseer Iron Shell working. Fight is coming at the end. That's the point though, the Spectre, I think. He's got he's got Urn of Shadows and Ring of Aquila.
There's your haunt. They have that Sentry Ward down. Gonna actually glimpse Garda up. He ran up north. He would have been... Okay, no, he's not good anyway. But the track is over on the Disruptor, and in comes Tidehunter. They really want this kill on Eternal Envy. He wanted to dodge these fights. Puppey also going to keep himself away from the Viper, but Envy will not be so lucky. The Ancient Apparition, the man to find that kill.
Hunter too. These are over-leveled supports right now. Like, Puppey's still only level 4 at 14 minutes.
This will help. If they can get this kill on Shiki, it will really, really help. So they're going to glimpse him a long way back, into the wall, perfectly there for the Centaur Stomp. And there's no support that can really help him. But that's a 5-man gank to make this work. You'll still get hit a little bit by the Ice Blast, but is this now where Secret is push time? come under the tower, or maybe it's not. XC's walking in behind them with a Ravage up and running. The Bounty Hunter's going to be here as well, and they just split themselves up. 3 up through the river. The Ravage connects on 2, and in comes the Ember Spirit. A big searing chain. Holiday might get the ulti out, but they're going to lose Misery as well. The 4-star up won't be enough to save him. Not while Garda's behind him. Where's that Shuriken toss? It's still on cooldown for the moment, but the Tide's got the Gush available. Weeha still fighting with a couple of these Dark Seer illusions, but aggressive into the trees, looking for another searing chain, catching Pumpy out of position, burning him down for the moment, but without the shield. He'll still be able to jump after, back behind the tower. The track is up, so Pumpy can't juke it around the tree line. Spectre wants to come back into this fight if possible, and aggressive's the man to do it on, right underneath that tier 2 tower. Pylai trying to battle up against him, but Envy actually decided to go out for XZ instead. Now he's got Weeha running back. Data. No invis, 2 seconds, 1 second, he's back into it at the moment, and Shiki jumps himself forward. He's after Weeha, he's going to get sunned up, and the Ice Blast in a perfect position. Weeha's going to pop from that one. They got another track over on the Ancient Apparition. You can glimpse back XZ, but he gets the Gush over on the Spectre, slows him down enough that Shiki can finish the job. Puppy can't get there in time for any level of denial, and well, maybe they can find a little bit more aggressive, running through that Acid Spray. He might have to jump himself up. That one attack from Puppy reaches down towards aggressive. Yeah, but Shiki still has himself a double kill. The Viper standing strong. Garda comes back again with a Shuriken toss bounce around. They're going to find themselves even more. Shiki with a triple kill. Multiple tracks going the way of CDEC. And the big advantage swing is going to go their way as well.
5-man team wipe. So many tracks used during that as well. 4,000 gold swing.
For all those track kills, he can celebrate the victory. And this means even more maneuverability for CDEC. If the fights haven't been already chaotic enough for Secret to keep control of CDEC, it's going to get worse for them. Aggressive, jumps over the tree line. They're trying to get that vision to go for the track, but that means they can also isolate Garda inside the Disruptor ulti. But the Ice Blast coming in, Eternal Envy actually just turns around and slams down the Ancient Apparition. He shouldn't shatter from this, however. While on bottom lane, the Ravage has been blown. Misery. Shiki is fighting underneath the tier 3 tower. They have been taking out the tier 2 tower, which allows Weeha to TP himself in, chasing up that Viper. The Gush will come. Remember, there's no Ravage available. There's no mech either, and Viper can't tank through this. No matter how hard he tries, the TP from the Tidehunter, it also won't be successful. The Glimpse back. This is huge for Secret. This will be such a big swing of golden experience coming back their way. They're going to get the pick up on the Tidehunter. It'll go the way of the Alchemist. So extra cash for him. And that's 3 times the gold. Well, he's up to 2.1k Blitz.
I don't know. Again, armor.
Top tower is
Here
under
they come.
attack.
Puppy is going to be the unfortunate soul that gets caught out by this one. Goes for the Gush, searing chains, cold feet. Puppy will end up dying. Shiki's making sure this die creep.
When you usually just pick up a fresh item like this, and you've got the Battle Fury completed on the Ember Spirit as well, you're not really looking for too much more.
They're coming top. Weeha with a stun over on aggressive, and this should be a pretty easy kill for him. Big one for Spectre as well, going to go directly into the Haunt, realize the bounty is over in the tree line. They really need to keep this bounty alive. He's walking around with a gem, and that's where your Ravage kicks in. The Ice Blast already on the way, but it's out of position. So Weeha able to actually survive through this and TP out. Not only TP out, the Ancient Apparition died to Spectre. So directly after picking up the Radiance, Eternal Envy hits with 2 kills. I talked about getting survivability items. That's one way to do it, man. Secret feel confident enough to go in for Roshan. The Ice Blast will fly in 2 seconds time when Ancient Apparition respawns, so this is going to be the easiest thing, but they might finish it before the Ice Blast will impact, and that's the biggest thing for him. In fact, yeah, here comes your Ice Blast. She just runs in. Roshan solo. The Darkseer wall goes down. Roshan killed by the Darkseer will have the Aegis, the Immortal here. Paladai probably still going to shatter from everything. And then with the jump in from aggressive, he finds out Weeha. The Frost Armor will not protect him enough. Misery comes back to life, but you've basically lost 3 heroes, losing the 4th inside the base, or inside the pit. Stop making illusions of yourself, and CDEC can retreat back out.
Did such a good job of contesting that. They understood. This allows them to go for the pushes. The Tidehunter cooldown is about to come up. 20 short seconds.
He also has that blink.
Yeah, there's no split push or anything to speak of right now. As Highlight Die, he's really far forward.
That burn won't be enough, however. Shuriken toss doesn't drop him low enough. Maybe that will with the Urn Charge. Puppy spriting to keep him alive, but that also isolates out Weeha. The back will come in from Misery, but there's no follow-up. He goes for the back, but there's no Darkseer wall, there's no Iron Shell heroes in the front line. And then the blinking forward for the Ravage, catching out 2. Envy has to go in for that Horn. Aggressive can be glimpsed away. He still slides a fist before he goes back. In fact, no, he's still on the front lines. TPing out Misery. Where's your back? The wall! The side of pit! Aggressive will be able to survive. He gets done by degrees. The 4-star, but it actually just pushes. He had the dagger as well as the impetus flying his way. Oh my. Headdress. I was wondering if he still had the casual one. As Shiki, getting a glimpse of him. There's Disruptor ulti. He's still got Mana Style Available, however, so this won't be the easiest kill in the world. The Concoction Sun will be able to connect, but then you get a double steering chain with the Anchor Smash, and even more support. The Ice Blast will arrive. It chilled up Misery, so they just need a little bit more chip damage to ensure that, and that should do the job. Misery will end up shattering, giving Q a double kill, and allowing Shiki to survive on 99 HP.
I think a BKB is really necessary here.
Yep.
Just to be able to deal with the Spectre alone would be huge. And that Disruptor ultimate,
Yeah, it destroys it. Spectre, actually going to try and give a crack here on Garda, but there's a lot of support around the corner. And Shiki now Viper strikes over on the Spectre. The Ice Blast is coming in again, and this is real troubles for Envy. Weeha might look for the stun, which he'll be able to get off once again, but you got a fresh track over on Pilot. Shuriken Toss will cancel the TP out, and that is an easy kill. That's a double track as well. Team Seeker giving away Eternal Envy.
God. They don't think that aggressive is here, but he instantly jumps back in, and they're just going to run into a bunch of illusions.
Agata. Where is it? The smoke breaks. He had the illusion there, and there's your huge Ravage! Catching out Seeker, there's negative Ice Blast coming in. Weeha will pop from that one. Eternal Envy, where can he go here? He can't go anywhere apart from death. The Spider Fist will do the work. Pie's controlled. It's a triple kill for Shiki. As Puppy is the sole survivor running back to base. Now that's an open ticket for CDEC to now take mid-racks and potentially more.
Unbelievable ultimate by XZ. Entire time dealing damage. You don't have buyback on Envy, much less his Haunt. Definitely going to at least take 2 sets of racks here for this one.
And they're looking for more kills. Pushing further for Weeha. That Ice Blast, Weeha cannot afford to get hit by this. He's dead. No way to survive once he gets tapped by that. So now there's no Weeha for over a minute, staying too close towards CDEC. And they get like a guaranteed second racks. In fact, they get the GG. Team Secret will be 2-0'd by CDEC here. And what has been just a wonderful display of this group aggression.
I mean, they had some minor slips where they gave up probably a little more than they should have overall, but I mean, they just looked relieved. That Tidehunter ultimate just completely saved their biscuit. That made it so easy for them to approach the fight. They caught 5 heroes outside of the base,